things going live, friends. I am coming live so I can connect with all of you, and I am gonna go live on my other on my TikTok account shortly. So thank you so much. Happy Saturday. I didn't get a chance to go live earlier, and so that you guys know I am here. And so I did not get a chance to go live, but I am here now. So I appreciate everybody joining me. We're going to talk what it is to go live here, friends. Oh my gosh, we're one away from 600 followers or subscribers. I'm so excited about that. One more way. So we'll let some of our friends get in the room. We'll talk about what does it mean to like, comment, subscribe to the chat. We'll see if we can make it throughout the weekend and have our goal of 600. So it would be awesome if we could do that. So friends, come on in. We're going to get to talking and chatting. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you're here. Say hello. I'm so excited about what's to come today. So come on in. We're going to get to chatting. Um, this is my Go Live with Ease and Confidence. We're doing Pink Power Edition, so I'm going to talk about that as well because your girl is going in to get a mammogram today. So I will be doing my duty to make sure that I am supporting the cause to get my breast cancer mammogram checked today. So really excited about that, friends, because I want to make sure I am supporting all the people who have come before me, and we want to build awareness about it. So let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get to talking in a little bit. I always go live and make sure that I'm connected with you all here on YouTube first before I go on the TT streets and talk over there. So again, welcome to my live. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creative network agency. I talk all things going live. So come in, let me know if you have questions. We talk about tips of live streaming, branding yourself, monetization. I want you to make launch your income, make money online, and make sure that you are connecting with your target audience. So we talk all things live streaming. And then what I do is also on the TT side, I'm a creator network agency. So we talk about how to join the agency, and it's a free program. So friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for popping in. Make sure you like the live so that YouTube knows that you're here and you are liking this live so it can get pushed out to more friends. And if you are new to my live, go ahead and hit subscribe so that way we can get more subscribers, and you can click that bell to know when I go live and when I post content. I think we're one away from 600, so I'm so excited. We'll see if we can hit that number today. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. A few of you just came in, so I appreciate you coming on in. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, so I appreciate everyone joining the live. Make sure you like the live, comment, say hello, happy Saturday, or and also subscribe. So click the bell so you can get notifications when I go live and when I post content. And as you can tell, we're like one away from 600. So if you're going to be a new subscriber, this is the day to do it. I'm so excited about just the journey. I've been doing this for 6 months, officially 6 months, and it's been a process, but we're growing slowly, and I appreciate connecting with all of you. So make sure you comment and say hello. And then you guys know I co-stream, so I'm going to give some housekeeping tips here. So I want to make sure you guys know what to do. If you are new to my live, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Insanely. Wow. But appreciate the compliments. Here's what I will say. Let's make sure we talk about live streaming because that's what this is. This is a professional channel. We're talking about all things going live. So I'm going to give tips and strategies on how to live stream and connect with your audience. Thank you so much, friends. And then what we're going to do, we're going to make sure that we go onto the TikTok side because I am a creator network. So you can join the agency. It's a free program. And just know I'm going to give a lot of strategy, hosting strategy, monetization strategy to join the agency. So I appreciate you all. If you are new to my live, go ahead and click that subscriber button. And if you are not new, make sure you click the like button so that I know you're here and that we can start connecting. Appreciate you, friend. Let me know how old are you. You said, how old am I? I'm a grown woman. um, so speaking of age, you got to be 18 years and older. So I ask that you're at least 18 years and older to be on the live stream because on TikTok, you have to be of age to live stream. So that's what we're talking about. So if you're not 18, this is not the live for you because you want to make sure you're of age, okay? Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's keep the chat professional, and let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. Like I said, I have to be mindful of monitoring the chat and making sure we stay on topic. I know we get people from all over the world to join, but really, I just want to make sure that you are getting this great information. I drop a lot of gems here, and I want to make sure you're feeling supported. So feel free to ask questions about live streaming. I'm going to go over on TikTok in a second. I tell people all the time I co-stream. So I'm going to be on TikTok. We're going to get to talking and chatting over there. And then ultimately what I'm going to do is make this a recording. So you can go back and watch it. You can definitely go back and watch any of the information I shared. So I'm gonna make it a recording. I'm gonna post some highlights. I got some homework to do, y'all, but I gotta get better about posting the highlights, sharing information so that you guys can see it over here on the YT, on the YouTube streets. Hello, friends who are just joining. Make sure you like the live, comment hello, happy Saturday. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. So I wanna know if we're gonna get close to 600 today. If we get so close to 600, that would be awesome. That would close out the week very nicely, because we don't have, I've been doing this for the last 6 months. I started in April with 50 subscribers, and it's grown almost to 600. So that would be awesome. So make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And then, like I said, I am a creator network, so I talk all things live streaming here, and can help you with how to build your channel, how to think very intentionally about your brand and your target audience. But more importantly, we do this from a TikTok perspective. So I tell you all things when it comes to TikTok, live streaming over there, how to grow your community, and then ultimately how to monetize. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We'll give some tips and strategies about that today. I try to share as much information as possible, and I love answering questions. So if you have questions that you want me to answer surrounding live streaming, I'm happy to do that. But if you're new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe as well. Okay, so we're about to pop over to TikTok side of the house, and like I said, make sure you keep the chat professional, as well as if you're 18 years and under, this is not the live for you. So make sure you're of age, because on TikTok you can't live stream if you're under 18. So just know that that is a rule. Okay, so your girl is going to go over here to TikTok. We're going to get to talking and chatting. I'm going to be here about 90 minutes. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you so much for joining the live. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a creator network agency. We're going to talk all things live streaming. If you are nervous, afraid, shy, scared, introvert, all the things, come on in, join me. We're going to talk how to go live with confidence, with ease, how to grow your community, and then ultimately, how do you build a brand that is going to make you successful and monetize on this app, friend. So let me know if you have questions. Like I said, this is my creator network page, and we're going to talk about that as well. Hello, Diana. Hold on one second. I can't see you. I see the bubble up top, but I am putting in my little message. Give me 1 second. I'm about to share. Let's see. I have to write my message. I want to make sure I am sharing out my live. I always share out my live. Hello, hello. How's everything going for you, friend? Do you not go live on the weekends? Let me know if this is your day off. So let me know if you don't go live on a weekend. Tinsley, come in, friend, because I was looking for you. I've been messaging, emailing. We didn't get a chance. You didn't get a chance to join the battles yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I had messaged you a few times to accept the battle event. So I want to make sure you get connected. If nothing else, next Friday, the Friday coming up, we're going to do some more. So Coach Jesse already put a message in our school account. So join that one. That's probably a beginner one that you can join. And that way you can join and learn how to battle. So that'll be the best one to join. I'm going to put another one out there, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I'm sorry, I had to be in New York. You were in New York? Okay. No problem. So you're all good. We took care of it, and you can participate in the next one that's coming up, friend. So I'm happy to have you join, okay? Actually, my friend, the short stuff coming in now, she was your replacement. Okay? Hey, friend. How you doing, the short stuff? She was your replacement. She came in and she did the battle. Now the short stuff. What happened yesterday? Coach Jesse, not Coach Jesse. Miss Darlene said, "Hey, Miss Darlene said something happened in your live. Do you want to come? Can you come up for a quick second, maybe verbally? It's up to you if you want to turn the camera on. But I was curious to see what had happened." And she said maybe there was a message that you had to end the live. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I was curious. I was curious about what happened there. And so, give me 1 second. I can't see my screen. So, okay, you can come up. Okay, perfect. I'm inviting you now. Hello, friend. How are you?
Hey, how is everybody?
Hello, doing well. So, what happened?
So
Hey, Coach Ron.
it was a weird thing where I learned something new.
Okay.
You, Coach, is this Coach Rhonda here in the
Yes.
messages?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Hey, girl. So I did not know that when you have a showcase, when you have a shopping bag, you cannot do matches. Did you know that?
I know. I'm gonna say I did not know that, but I don't think I would have ever tried it. So,
Okay.
so that may
I'm
have
just
been why I
pushing
didn't
the
know that.
boundaries of what's capable. Okay.
I would have never tried it. So what happened? So the showcase was on first,
Yep.
and
I
then you
added
turned
it
on the
to my
match.
showcase and then I didn't take it off. Like I could have just ended it. I could have taken off the things from the showcase, like just unpinned them
Okay.
and then had her come on.
Okay, well, let me
But I
understand
didn't know
something. So
that.
you had it pinned on the screen. So like if I was going to show my neural gum, no,
No,
you just had your shopping bag with products in it.
on with
Got
products in it. So if I took things out of my shopping bag, it probably would have went back. But once you put the shopping bag on, it automatically triggers the 18 and over for obvious reasons.
That's true. That's true because I can't
Yes.
buy.
So that's what was happening is that we weren't on the same setting.
Oh,
And
so Miss
so
Darlene didn't have her setting on. You guys are on the screen. Now, let me understand something. When you started the live, your 18 years and older wasn't on.
no.
Okay, and then you started the live.
And then I
What?
added things to my shopping cart.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You started the live. You added Miss Darlene first to co-host.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was on for 15 minutes before she came on.
Okay. So when you
And then
so you added this shopping bag.
And then she was looking for me, and then she was trying to connect, and it wouldn't let her connect.
Right. So she never was on the screen then.
Huh?
She was never on the screen then.
No, she wasn't on the screen. I brought her up as a guest so I can understand what her struggle was because she was in my chat talking about, girl, what's happening?
Okay, so I was here when that was happening because I was like, oh, that's Miss Darlene because I knew her name.
That's her. She had two different names because I was like, no, I'm like going against somebody that's like unwritten, whatever.
Unwritten, unstoppable.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was like, wait, what? And so this is, the double accounts, the two accounts thing. Okay. But yeah, so that's what all went down.
Okay, so when I came in, it had already been resolved. So
No,
what? No, it hadn't.
I had seen that. I had to leave. I got off, and then I started my live again.
Okay.
And then I was able to invite her.
Okay.
Because I didn't think to just take off my shopping cart.
Okay.
It's now that I'm thinking that I could have potentially, but it might be that you can't turn it off once it gets turned on during a live. You might have to still end your live.
I'm still confused. So what did you have to do? Turn off the shopping cart, turn off the audience control?
No, I just completely ended the live.
Okay, because the shopping cart triggered the audience control, and it wouldn't allow her to find you.
No.
Okay, you're right. It doesn't let you turn it off while you're in the live. So you had to cut it off. And so, so the dilemma was that y'all couldn't connect at first because your audience control was turned on because of the shopping cart. Hey, Glam. So if I understood correctly, and maybe that's what I was missing what she was sharing. So y'all couldn't originally connect because your audience control was turned on because your shopping cart was turned on.
Correct.
And you had to end the live and then turn it on. So when I came to your live, I think all of that had happened because I came in when you pulled her up as a co-host. Yeah, I was battling. So that's when that's the part I saw. So I wasn't making a connection when she said it in my earlier live that the shopping cart was a problem. I was like, well, I remember the live. I don't remember it being a problem. But I must have missed the brouhaha. I missed all the drama.
What's up, Sarah? What's up, everybody?
I
Look at all
love
our
people coming
teammates.
in. Appreciate y'all. Y'all so sweet.
Thank you for the finger hearts. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Okay.
So that is word to the wise, y'all. Even if you don't have your audience control on when you start, if you do something during your live to trigger it, you get cooked. So you cannot battle. So you gotta.
Well,
Like
I guess the question is the person who is
Or you
battling
can't
you
battle somebody that's already set. But
with
you can
audience
battle
control.
people with it on, which does change who you can battle. So
She could have turned hers on, and you guys could have
yeah, she
battled.
could have, but she was already live too.
Right.
That was the big thing. And then she had said that she had already started and stopped her live a couple of times. So I would have felt real bad because she was just like, I came on really early, but then it was too early, so I left. Then I came back, and then she was like, but then it was still too early, so I left. So then this was her third time starting when she started having the issues. So she was like, I still have to be on for a bunch of other minutes because, you know what I mean, I didn't reach my 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I was hanging out with her for a minute. So yeah, she said, I guess she had shared with her community that she was going live at 7 Central, and it was 9 Eastern.
No problem. Yeah, I know. So that's the thing is, and she had a pretty good, strong community. I think I only beat her at the very end.
Well, you know what? I was over there, and yes, I didn't snipe in time. Your community sniped, and I was like, I didn't snipe in time. It was me. It was my bad because I was trying to snipe and I didn't do it in time. So my gift came afterwards. So yeah.
Oh man, that's tough.
He said that's tough.
No, it was very close. It was like less than 10 points or something. So it was really close.
Yeah, I didn't do it in time, so it was my bad. You know what? Your live is the one where I caught, or maybe it was after that. I caught the whole league match. I need to look at this in here. There's a whole league match thing that was happening, and I didn't know what was going on. Did you see that?
No.
When
Girl, when I tell you I'm gonna be completely transparent with y'all, when everything's coming across the screen, I don't be understanding none of them. Okay, there's like so many things that be flying across the top of your screen. I'm like, what are they even saying? Yo, it's a distraction. I saw somebody else got a galaxy. That's nice. I didn't. Thank you.
So yeah, no, there's something that's happening. I guess this weekend, you're matched with people, paired with people in your league. So there's these league matches that are happening, and it's a special countdown. That's what I noticed, and I was like, oh.
Oh, hey, Big Tig.
So, hello. This is one of your people, Big Tig.
Yeah.
He said, hey, Big Tig. I was like, who's Big Tig? Hey, Big Tig.
What up, friend?
Well, yeah. So okay. So shopping cart could have come on, and so did TikTok warn you, or was it just that you realized you couldn't call her up?
I realized it, and so I was like, let me end the live. And somehow or another, we put 2 and 2 together. We were like, I think it was the shopping cart because it was like be 18 or it said, you know what? It said something about being 18 or older, and then I was like, oh, that'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That was it. Yeah, and she didn't have hers on. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Fran. So, let me know if you're gonna battle again. We're gonna put the similar message. Coach Jessie already put hers out there for Friends and Learn. That one gives you a little bit of flexibility. So if you are looking to do a later match or need something surrounding your schedule, because I think you were trying to go later, if you could.
So I was actually starting to go live earlier.
Nice. Okay.
Because my lives are late, man. I'm like.
You are late. You are late.
But my problem is like the reason why I set them so late was because I had so much going on during the day. Like this was the only time that I had kind of left. Thank you so much for the finger hearts, Fran. Appreciate you. That I really didn't have enough time in the day. So it was really about a scheduling thing. But then I'm like, at midnight, my eyes are closing. I'm on live. It was so funny yesterday. I had my community forcing me to go my 2 hours. I was like,
No, you go 2 hours easily.
Not normally. Like I'm like always in that 1 hour 30 minutes, like for the most part, right?
Okay.
And so Marion Offbeat, welcome. So it's so funny because they were like, nah, we're gonna do something. You know how they have games now, just do a game. So we did a game. It was actually really funny. We did the one where you get to, it's like charades or Pictionary, whatever. And we were dying of laughter. It was so funny, like so many things. Because they were one of the drawings. They were like, "What is it?" Because they were also on the panel, which made it more fun. So there was like
because they could verbalize, they could talk. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was actually, I might do that again tonight. So if y'all want to come and see a fun game, join my live tonight.
She said,
Yes,
"Can
I
you
did
draw?
that.
I'll
Okay,
be
so
there." Because
funny
Coach
story.
Jesse is.
One of my friends made fun of me. She was just like, "Thank God you don't draw any of your T-shirts by hand," because she was like, "Maybe." I was like, "You know what? I rebuke that."
You got a
I can
T-shirt drawing
actually
business
draw
too?
one or two, but huh?
You got a T-shirt drawing business?
You know that. Creative Club, girl.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yes,
I
you
didn't know
did.
that.
It's
I
just
didn't know
because
that.
it's because I'm not really as active as I need to be on there. I'm actually gonna start leaning into that a little bit more because I really have put a lot of time and energy. So y'all are gonna be seeing. I was actually gonna ask you. This might be a good opportunity. Can two? No, they can't. You already know this.
If you're about to say, can two different accounts for one person be on the agency? No. No, it's one per
It,
person. It's one per person. Yeah,
so I can
TikTok
be
is
in a
very
different
particular
agency,
about
just
that.
not yours.
You cannot be in another creator network agency
On a
one
different account.
on a different account. It's one creator network per person, no matter if you have 20 accounts. One per person.
Interesting.
TikTok
So
does
that means
not
20
allow it.
accounts is just always going to be in the wind, like potentially unprotected.
Unprotected. Unprotected.
Uh-uh.
They want your highest, so essentially what TikTok is saying, okay, the account that you have is your primary account. That's the account that you're focused on the growth and
Mm-hmm.
making diamonds and all this other stuff, where the other accounts are not going to have, it's hard when you have multiple accounts anyway to give them all equal attention. So they figure
I
there's
agree with
always
that.
a primary account.
I
So,
agree with you.
yeah.
It
So,
is very difficult
it
to
is.
manage the multiple times for the multiple different expectations. I will agree with that. I understand what they're saying.
Exactly.
But
So
I do need to spend time because I really have curated a nice list of t-shirts. So if you want, y'all can check it out. It's on the ETSY place. I'll put it in the chat.
so sweet. All right. All right.
You know, I'm not trying to get no mess. I'm not trying to mess up for you.
I appreciate you, friend. Okay, so I'll keep you posted on the next battle. I'll talk about it in the Zoom meeting tomorrow. Okay, and then what I announced earlier today is that, and I'll talk about it in the Zoom meeting tomorrow as well, is that we're gonna gear up for Live Fest. Live Fest has been already kind of a teaser has been put out there, so you'll learn more about it. It's pretty much where we're talking about going live for a longer time. You do panels, you do co-hosting, so all that stuff is going to be part of how you hit the leaderboard and you grow with the Live Fest challenge. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Also, shameless plug because I already got 3 posts on it.
What's
If
that?
you want friends, because you're all in LYIA for the most part, please use the hashtag LYI agency.
Okay. Okay.
I already started it for you.
Okay.
I already got it. It's warming up.
LYI agency hashtag.
Yep.
Okay.
Because all of our posts, I want them to start getting categorized under that so that we can go watch each other's stuff. Again, because I feel like we need to boost each other's stuff. If we're all out here, we do really good with showing up in lives, honestly. But yes, we need to help boost each other's different, what's it called, videos. Because I'm starting to notice that I did a little experiment, and this is gonna be the last thing I say. I did a little experiment. I noticed that when you put on friends only, your friends actually see it. But when you don't put on friends only, a lot of your friends are not really seeing your content. It's everybody else that's seeing it. And if those people don't like it, they're not supporting you. I have one post that's friends only that has more comments, likes, and shares than any of my other content. I was like, well, at least my friends appreciate what I'm saying. Maybe it's not the other people.
Well, to that point, you're right, because if you're really intentional about who you're friending and connecting with, and those are people who may come to your lives, they're following you, they become fan club members, then those people, you do want to push out your content first, because as a fan club member, they may engage a little more with it. You're right.
Yeah. Yes, Coach Ron, the LYI agency, that is correct. Let's start running up the numbers because there's 3 posts on there. So every single post you can put it on there.
All right. We're gonna make sure I got it on my list. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow too. All right. All right. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. The short stuff.
No problem.
All right. All right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, I love that. I love that. Yes. You said it's on there. I love it. LYIA is on there. Y'all are so awesome. We are a movement, okay? We are a movement, y'all. We need to recognize that, appreciate it, and elevate it. We're a movement. I love it. All right, friends, that's what this is all about. We're gonna do some great things this year. We are already doing it. Y'all already doing it. So okay, so the short stuff she came up because she was sharing there was some technical things going on with the battle yesterday. So she did have her shopping cart on, and because when you battle, Lisa, I saw you come in too. Hey, Lisa. So Lisa, keep this in mind because I think you said you're gonna do a random battle this week. Um, you said you have the audience control always on, which is fine. If you battle and do a random battle, then you could only select from people who also have the audience control turned on. So when you go to the co host button and you look at the list, your friends may be there. You may not see all the friends that are normally live. You may not see them if they don't have the audience control on. And then TikTok, the suggested people may also only be people with the audience control turned on. So just keep that in mind. So you may need to turn it off just for that particular live so that when you go to pick a random battle, you can have a wider selection of people. Okay, so just that may be something you may or may not want to do, but it's up to you. I mean, obviously it's random. When we do our friends alarm battles, we say turn it off. So that way there's not a confusion about finding people. Because as you know, if you turn on the audience control, you cannot turn it off during the live. You have to end the live to turn it off. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So we always tell people to turn it off. And then that way, because it's off, there's not a confusion about did you have it on, who has it on, who has it off. I'm going to say something. TikTok gave me the flash goal, but I'm going to say something else to that because the calendar invites is also something you want to pay attention to. So let me see what our flash goal is. Oh, it's donuts. TikTok was trying to be nice. 11 donuts. Thank you so much. If you could support the flash goal, I appreciate it. We have 11 donuts, one per person. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. If you could support, that's greatly appreciated. I didn't get a heart me today, y'all. Yay, TikTok. So thank you so much, friends, for the heart me's as well. Okay, so let me say this about the audience control. If you create a calendar invite, okay, you create a calendar invite at the bottom, it asks if you want to turn on the audience control. If you turn it on, maybe it's something you always default and have it turned on, and you start that live based on that live event, so you schedule that live event, then the audience control is on automatically. So we know that. If you go to cut it off, like, oh, I didn't mean to do it, I was trying to do a battle, it is not, and this is what I learned from my own self, and I've seen one or two people have the same issue. It still remembers that live event. So the only way I was able to fix it was to create a new live event, turn it off, and then go live based on that new live event. So let me know if you understood that. Hey, Coach Jesse, that is what happened to me, and I think it happened to two other people that way, where they were like, "Hey, I tried to turn it off." No, that live was still remembering the live event. You said yes, yeah. So if you schedule a live event, so like right now, this is a live event I scheduled. I think I have the audience control turned on actually. I think I do. I don't remember if I toggled it off. Sometimes I toggle it off, sometimes I don't. I don't know which one I did. I'm gonna say I kept it on. So I'm going to assume if somebody wants to try to battle me right now, they would have to be somebody who has the audience control turned on because they're gonna get a message saying you gotta battle people who are 18 years older. Okay, so if I want to battle other people, maybe I was looking for Coach Jessie to battle her, and she's like, hey, her audience control is turned off. I would have to end this live. I would have to create a new live event. They can accept, but first of all, she would have to find me because I may not pull up for her. That's the thing about it. She can accept it, you're right, because I accepted for somebody else. But they would have to find you first. And typically it doesn't show up in their listing of people you can find. So you won't be able to see them in the listing. That's the biggest issue. If you ever been to one of our battles and people are like, I don't see them in the list. I don't see my person. I was supposed to battle Miss Coach Jessie or I was supposed to battle Miss Darlene and they don't see them listed, is because somebody's off. Either you got it on or they got it on. Something's going on because you're not able to see them in your listing because TikTok is not showing them if they are not matching what you have. Does that make sense? So you got to match. So schedule a new live event or grade out. You seen them grade out even. Okay, so she's seen them even grade out. Hello, how you doing, Katya? Thank you so much, friend. So keep that in mind. Schedule a new live event to bypass the old one that had the audience control turned on. That's what you would end up having to do. I know that's in the weeds, and some of y'all are gonna be like, Dr. Lisa, I ain't gonna remember that. Well, so I will be floating around, or Coach Jesse will be floating around if you get stuck. But just know that that's kind of the thing that's happened to a few people. Hello, friend. Okay, you said Lisa. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I say that, especially my newbies. It's always the battling thing is it's new. I mean, I get it. It's not the same when you just come on and you cut on the go live button and the countdown happens and you just live. It's a little bit more to it. So we want to make sure that you guys understand it as best as possible. Let me know if there's any questions. Like I said, the short stuff, she came on and she was sharing some of the things that happened with her. She gave the update that the shopping cart, because of the audience control, that was something she didn't realize. Her audience control was cut on because of the shopping cart. So she had to end the live and start over before she was able to battle Miss Darlene yesterday. Did you mention the school communication? I mentioned that you post. So Coach Jessie, Miss Jessie Motivate, she did post a new Friends and Learn battle for Friday. So this Friday the 17th. So if you're interested in participate in that, go to that communication. And she did a very thorough step by step. When I say thorough, y'all, she was very thorough for you all. So there's no reason y'all should be like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. It is there for you in black and white. She listed all the steps for y'all. So she was really good. So she captured all the steps you need, how to turn it on, how to turn it off. What does it mean to, click the boxing gloves? So she went through it. You know what, Coach Jesse, one thing I thought about, because I messaged you, if you're going to do a specific battle like a rose battle, there's a settings wheel in the boxing glove. So that's something that maybe we could add that. But just know there is a way to do specific gifts. Now, when we do Friends and Learn, keep in mind we just say do what's there. Don't try to make it specific. We did do, because I have Pink Power Edition and I'm wearing pink. I'm actually scheduled to do my mammogram today. So after I get off the live, I'm actually going to an imaging center and going to do the mammogram. So again, that was for breast cancer awareness. So that's why we had the roses only. But just know, if you are looking to do a specific gift, you can. Okay. There are FRQs now for battle. There's a FAQ now for battle. It's always been an FAQ for battling. Is that what you're asking? Because I have screenshots in our on our school platform, the battle folder. I did actual screenshots for the FAQs. So that is in there. You're right, on the battle screen it's there too. Okay, you could do an asterisk. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses, friend. So just know it's thorough instructions. So if you have any questions, read the instructions, sign up for the Friends and Learn. Just know that you can have a safe space to battle, especially our newbies, so that you can get the hang of the gameplay, okay? You said I have included, she even included pictures, y'all. Look at her. So she got pictures for you. I didn't see the pictures. I missed the pictures. I just saw the text message. So that was good, friends. So just know there's a lot of information. And like I said, there is a folder for battling too if you kind of want to know the backstory and some basic preparation stuff. I highlighted some things you want to do to prepare for your battle, especially when it comes to communicating to your community. Well, you said, oh, I hit 600 today. Did I hit 600? I got to refresh my screen. I was talking about it. Pals is talking about my YouTube. Thank you, friend. I said it on the screen. Let me check. It's 600. Yay. Thank you for that. You said emojis. Oh yeah, you did do emojis. I saw the emojis. Hey Doc, how you doing, pals? So just know, information is there for you to battle if you want to do the agency battle. So this is just learning battles that Coach Jessie does on Friday. So she pairs newbies. We do have some new people. We have people who have never battled, so that's new for you as well. And then I am going to have another coordinated agency battle. I think this time around we'll go external. We'll try an external one. So we'll probably meet with some people who we don't know. We're going to test the waters again because some people did some no shows on us. Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully they do show up. I'll try to make sure that I nudge the person again to make sure that people are actually signed up and accepted. Because here's the reality of it: for you to do a battle, you guys know this. For the ones who have actually accepted, you actually have to accept that you're going to participate. So if you don't accept that you're going to participate, then that's kind of crazy. Why would you accept that you're going to participate, but then you don't show up? Like, why do all that? So there are people who do that though. They accept and they do a no show. So that's why we were kind of leery about doing the agency battles because people don't always show up. But if you are gonna do an agency on one of the our agency against another agency, then make sure you do show up. Okay. Can you be logged in on separate devices to the same live? Does that make sense? Can you be logged into separate devices on the same live? You got to be on separate accounts. So if you're saying I'm here, this is my live, and then I'm over here as the agency, but I'm on a different device and I'm looking at the live, or you saying, can I be Dr. Lisa over here too? So I'm on two different devices on two different accounts, or the same Dr. Lisa account. I think in theory the answer is, I'm going to say no. You shouldn't do that because you got to actually start the live over. So I'm going to say no, but I ain't trying it either. So should I be streaming from one and drawing on the iPad from the same account, different devices? Okay. Could I be streaming? Leanne, what do you do? I'm going to pin your question. I'm trying to think because Leanne does this with Live Studio and she's done it with her live. But I think regardless, you're on a separate account. Streaming from my phone, drawing on iPad. TikTok Studio, that's what I'm thinking, Live Studio. So, Leanne, did you come in? Let me see if Leanne's in the room. I think she is. She might be writing an answer. I have it. She said, I have it as a separate camera source. So Live Studio is where she could stream. If she was on Live Studio on a laptop, she can have her tablet as a separate camera source and stream that way. So Leanne, let me know if you're available to chat through it because I know you do it all the time. So I just wanted to on separate cameras. So okay, separate camera source. Yeah. So you said I'm here. Let me know if you want to come up and explain how you do it. Because I think that's pretty much what you're asking. So Live Studio is probably the way you would do it. Okay, you'll message her. Okay, perfect. So you guys can communicate. But yeah, that's what you want to do. I keep saying I was gonna try Live Studio. I haven't decided yet, y'all. I think the iPhone would be too small to draw on. What do you mean? What do you mean? In terms of the drawing and guessing game? Okay. So, like here, I just did it. Now, if this was Coach Jessie, she probably would have did this. That's what Coach Jessie would have done. That would have been Coach Jessie. Oh. Oh, that's what she would have done. But yeah, you could do it it on your phone. You can do it. This is what I was playing. That's what you was playing, the Pictionary. So she is the artist. She is the artist. But she would have done, hey, y'all, this is what I'm doing. And then she would have, where's the color? She would have changed the color on you. And then she would have put, she loves green, so she would have done this. That's what she would have done. And then she'd be like, yes, don't you see it? Don't you see it? That's exactly. You said draw the seasons. So I'm gonna let this play out. I'll do this one, but you could do it on your phone. This is my phone. That's what I was trying to show the point, that you could do it on your phone, but you could have the tablet if you had a second device. If you had a second device, then you can show it on there. So yeah. Somebody did get the right answer, y'all. Somebody got the answer. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody did get the right answer. You say you do it on your phone all the time. There you go. You all are missing out on Friday draws. Yes. No, it wasn't. See the answer? See the answer? There you go. There go Glam. Glam had the answer. It was love. See? Okay. So, oh, I didn't know you had the top. Yeah, I had it set. So I was playing it for real, for real. You said one more. Do one more. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to, let's see. Okay, so there we go. And then if I do next. Okay. Oh, these are easy. TikTok, do better. That's easy. TikTok, give us something hard. Coach Jesse be like, I don't know, y'all. Oh, this is hard, y'all. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. That's what Coach Jesse. She's like, oh, this is so hard. I can't get it, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. And then let me give a little dash of color to it. Don't y'all see it? Don't y'all see it? She is easy with it. So he said, what is this? That's how she was doing us yesterday. I was like, what's ma'am? She's like, it's a straw. Don't you see the straw? I was like, what? You said truth. It's like, didn't y'all see the straw? I was like, what was that? What straw? So yes, that was our experience last Friday night. Yesterday night. I stayed for a little bit, but I was like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The stairs with the grass. She created these stairs, y'all. The stairs. And I don't even know why you didn't go like this. And then she was like, I'm gonna do some little grass, but no, let me make it green. I was like, what? What's going on? I was like, where are we at? You said I'm really good at this. So yeah, so all of you, so many of you had the right answer. It was super easy. So it's a fun game. It is a fun one. So you guys can see. I'll do one last one so you guys can see. Okay, so this one. Now I'm doing like Coach Jesse. But see, hold on one second. They don't have a whole bunch of colors. So that's pretty legit. There you go. You got to do one word. You got to do one word. So anybody who puts 2 words, you're not going to get the answer. You got to put one word. That's what I learned, is one simple word. That's it. Yeah. So, yeah. So many of you got it right. Yeah. And you can't make it plural if it ain't plural. That's the other thing I learned because making it plural. I don't know if it picks it up. To be fair, sometimes they aren't that easy. This easy. It's not this easy. So as y'all can tell, I'm just saying. I'm saying some of them, some ones I've gotten were pretty doable. Now this one, it could be better, but y'all at least see what I was trying to do. You said exactly what. So no, this is a fun game, and so Friday nights, I know Coach Jesse does this. We heard the short stuff doing it. I think also our friend Tina Body, she does it as well. So she's into the game night too, and I think the real Miss Bev, she does game night too. So there's quite a few people in the agency that will make this part of their community. So just know you can easily do it. And then it's pretty straightforward. You guys got all that tree and stuff. You guys did well. Look at there. TikTok gave you little pictures too. That's cute. My little pictures are showing up on the screen as part of the summary. Oh, I should have showed you, boss. I don't know if you guys see it. I guess one word. Did you guess one word? Tree getting sick. My tree was skinny, wasn't it? That tree trunk was real narrow. I thought about it afterwards. I was like, oh, how did I make the tree so plush at the top, but the body was so narrow, the trunk was bad. You said, I guess, two words. Oh, wow. And then you said one word as well. Okay. Y'all, you said I will try this. I guess one word too, did you? So yeah, it is something you could do on your phone. And so Nika, I don't know if you need to do it on your tablet per se, because again, the way the game pops up, it shows on the screen. So if you were using your tablet, it's the tree. See that tree, that little tree body is that trunk is small too. I think that's a tree. So if you were using your tablet to stream to begin with, then you can have a bigger surface, you know. But you know, I don't like using my tablet because the way the camera orientation is. The tree was fine. Okay, perfect. How do we get to it? Okay, how do you get to it? It's under the three dots with the three dots for more. So your three dots. You said you draw with your stylus. Okay, okay. It's under three dots, and then you have draw and guess. So where poles are at, we're drawing guesses there. You said you draw with your stylus. Okay, so that's where it is under the three dots in the left corner. Um, I subbed to a room months ago that does this in the morning. I love it. Ooh, that does sound fun. Uncle Jay, thank you for coming on in, friend. Appreciate you. Chosen JJ, thank you for coming in. To any friends in the room, let me know if you have any questions. We were just showcasing some of the stuff we were talking about lives and battles, and now we were doing the drawing. We played today and Sunday. Oh, so it happens in your room too, Glam. That's you did say that. I'm sorry, Glam. You did say so. Glam, Tina, Coach Jesse, the short stuff. I think I just missed somebody in my recap, but just know this is a great thing you can do with your community. So I love that, Glam. You said you do it too with your stylist. Okay, Coach Jesse, you said you requested. Let's see. Okay, Fran. Oh, did it let you come up? No, it changed the orientation. Hold on one second. Jesse gonna try to make excuses. Oh Lord.
Excuse me. In my defense, first of all, hello everybody. You did good.
So
I'm trying to give a compliment. You did good. You did good. It is.
put your little triangle in your heart in your tree.
See, I see they gave you easier stuff. I be having hard stuff, okay? But I let the creativity flow, and then it just comes to me.
Right.
It just comes to me. You know, like oof, it just comes. But what I was gonna say to Nika Grace was this. Okay, so you know how I'm on there for like at least I don't even know how long I'll be up there. Okay, and then now apparently we have an overflow of the vibe after the painting. now we have talks and party afterwards. But anyway, um, so my tablet always end up going every time.
Excuses.
It end up going. Like, wait, what they said?
She said, "Here go to excuses."
Every time my tablet do end up going, and then I gotta switch to my phone. So my phone is smaller, of course, and I in the stylus I try to do it with that, but it's harder. So I just do it with my fingers. But I think you should just let it flow. Okay, Nika Grace. Don't try to plan it ahead of time because y'all put me out there and I do it. You gonna do it just like that. Don't try to plan it. When your little tablet go, then you go to your phone. And all you gotta do is just hit the live button and then it'll say resume and you resume. The screen will be smaller and you'll be, that's why I was having a hard time with the seasons.
Right.
But
So
that
I just used my finger just now on my phone. I didn't have a stylus.
Yeah, I use my finger too. I try to use the stylus. It's just harder.
Yeah, Glam said
But
she said it's for everybody is different. She loves her stylus, so she can operate with her stylus well. I have a stylus. I probably could operate with a stylus as well.
that could be. I probably need a better one. But anyway, I do use my finger, and the screen is smaller when you are using it on your phone. But when I was trying to do the season, I didn't have enough space. So that's why it didn't come out all the way. But it's we'll see how Nika Grace too. All right. But that I just wanted to tell her that she could do it on her phone.
She
What?
said, "You ain't better with the stylus though, friend. Tell the truth or shame." She is funny. She said, the stylus. You can't blame the stylus."
I mean, it doesn't really work right. So your fingers is my fingers when I just let it when I see the word, I just let it flow. Um, the other thing is if you want to play the trivia game, here's what I learned.
Okay.
The trivia game, because when I was asking you why I couldn't get it in the one you did in your room that day, and I could not get it when I was trying to play it in my room. So it doesn't work on the tablet, but it works on the phone. Because I went to go
Okay.
play it again. I was doing something recently on it. I was like, wait, how come I see it on my phone? I said, how come I see the game now? And I realized, oh, it's on my phone. I could see it, but not my tablet. So just in case anybody's looking for the trivia game and
Mm.
you on your tablet, and I have an iPad, so if you can't find it, it apparently it doesn't show. And the dual camera is on my tablet. I see it now.
Okay. Okay. So you
I
have
know it
it
was
because your
weird.
tablet is an iPad.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And before I couldn't see those things. And there are some things that are significantly different from your. I have the iPad and then I have an Android phone. So when certain things, it is sometimes really different just on the device,
Yeah.
and I guess the type iPad and Android, but I'm still Team Android, but still, yeah. So those are just little tips I wanted to give from the artist perspective.
Right. Right.
You
I,
took it though.
I appreciate you. I mean, I ain't no artist. I'm not like you. I don't have a lot of creative ability,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, you guys, yeah. We'll see how Nika does. We'll see. I'm excited. Somebody else will take over the artist
so
work.
so when you guys do the anybody who's doing the creative things, put it in the chat when you not in the chat in the group chat so that people know so that they can pop in and have a good time with you all. So don't be afraid to share
Miss
that.
Wendy, she came in. She came in this week and she came in last
That's
week.
good. That's good.
It was doing it with us. The comments be wild. First of all, Nika Grace be throwing stuff.
They took away the potatoes because of her, and now she's throwing corn. So she throws corns at me while I'm drawing.
In the chat?
Yeah, you know the little potatoes that they had, the little one coin potatoes. She hit them and keep hitting them, so she said, "I'm throwing potatoes at you." So they took the potatoes away. So now.
Oh, like that. Okay, okay. That was reflective experience.
Yeah. So she throw corn at me now. and then my daughter be like, "Boo!" And now even Soda was like, "Boo!"
I was booing too. I was booing also.
I know. I saw that boo. I saw a lot of boos in the comments. There was a lot of boos. And Soda was like, "Yeah, I was told to be bad, so I came in here to do it." What? I was like,
Well, most of your images was like little swirls. So I was like, what are we doing? What's happening here? The straw was a swirly cup and it was a stick coming out
it
of
was
it.
a
I
cup
was
with
like, what was
water. It
that?
was no, it was a cup filled with water in a straw. Y'all, oh man, sometimes when you guys don't get it, I get so frustrated because I don't understand why you don't see a visual. Like I be like, what's wrong with them? Oh yeah.
So needless to say, it is a fun time if you want to add something to your live stream where you're having your audience engaged. They can do the guessing, they can do the trivia, they can do polls. You can put that in there. So just depending on what your live is all about, you can easily integrate some of the more interactive tools. But that one, it is funny guessing. As you guys can tell, it's a blast trying to guess, and the timer's going off, and you can have a good time.
And we do small talk and we play music.
Yeah.
We do Christian hip hop music. So it's
Okay.
and yes, Nikki Grace told me, why you had the purple towel on your head? I'm like, because sometimes when the people be painting, they really focus. You have that's like your focus. Okay.
Yeah. So y'all had a good time. So it was fun. So definitely try it. That's what this is all about. Trying different things, making sure you're able to engage your community. Because sometimes the content is the content, and then sometimes you need to take a break from the content so that people can learn. So when we do the quizzes in here, that's another way to interact with your community to kind of quiz them and kind of keep them invested. And people are learning. She said, the Blam said Christian hip hop. Yeah, she has Christian hip hop playing.
Like Christian hip hop. Yes, Christian hip hop. Yes. It's a vibe. So Natty Nat was like, I need you to do this every Friday. I'm like, oh my God. I wasn't even going to do it last night. And soon as Mrs. Batson dropped, Nika Gray was like, now go paint. Now go draw. Now go draw. She's so demanding. You never heard of that? Oh yeah, just ask your just ask. I don't want to say her name, but just ask her to play Christian hip hop music. Yeah, and she'll play it. If I say her name, she gonna start playing it. My first sons. When we leave for church or when we leave out, sometimes we leave them with Christian hip hop music playing, or we leave modern gospel music so that they could be jamming on the ones and twos. Yeah. So yeah.
She's talking about her dogs, y'all. Just so in case you don't think she's talking about real kids. TikTok. She's talking about dogs.
No, my boys, my first sons.
You said your fur babies. Yes, the first sons. Okay, I thought you said my first sons. I was like, what?
Oh, no. My first son. I finally put them up on TikTok today, so you guys can see them. My boys. I used the new feature of TikTok doing the autofill for you to create and you could do videos and pictures.
Okay.
They got a whole bunch of features.
Yeah. I've seen that one. Yeah.
So I used that one and I put them. They're up there, so you guys can go check them out. It's so cute. I say, look at my babies about to get their little moment. So they're out here now. But yes, So we'll see. So next week, you guys, everybody in Nika Grace's room,
Okay.
and
She's going live
we'll see
twice
how.
next week.
I know. I had already told her. Well, she had already said she was going to do the drawing in
Okay.
her room last night.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, next week you got it because my daughter, she's not home this week, so she was trying to join into draw. But I was like, you can't do that. So I don't. You have to be here. So next week we'll do it at Nika Grace, and I guess we'll have to have her do it on live too, maybe.
Okay.
You know, she's, yeah.
All right, friends.
That's it, y'all.
All right, thank you
It's a
so
fun-
much. I
fun
appreciate
one.
you so much. All right, friend, take care.
Okay.
Let's see. So people who are going live, put that in the chat for me. So I see Hypno Yoga Online. How are you, friend? When are you going live? You said you're doing your first multi-guest. Appreciate you sharing that. And then Glam, you said you were doing a drawing live too. So what time is your live? So put that in there. I am driving. I heard that Nika is going live Monday. I think I did hear her say that too. Maybe Tuesday. She didn't say Monday. She said Tuesday because Monday was busy. Does TikTok record all panels? Yes, TikTok records all lives. Her entire live. So this live is fully recorded. Yep. So you said 6:15 Eastern. Awesome, awesome. 7 p.m. Eastern. There we go. My fave. I appreciate that. My fave is going live 7 p.m. Eastern. My fave, you go live twice a day now, don't you, friend? I think you're officially twice a day, or are those pop-ups? Let me know what you're doing. I think 7 p.m. is your regular live time, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe the morning is the pop-ups. When is the other time? I need to put it on my calendar. What's the other time? What you meant by that, Leanne? What's the other time? You said with the guest as well. Okay. Oh, how do I get those applause? You said the hypno pop-ups in AM. Okay, pop-ups are the AM. Okay, gotcha. And 7 p.m. Eastern is her daily live time. So definitely pop by there. I'm gonna let me give a quick plug to her too, because she is teaching the leagues. If you guys want to kind of understand the interconnectedness of leagues, gift gallery, and engagement, she does a lot of that, and she breaks it down nicely. So you gotta make sure you understand. A lot of this is about your daily engagement. So she goes twice a day. So she really is modeling the way to do this. So you want to understand the process if you really want to grow. Okay. She's asking if the guests are recorded. Your entire live is recorded, no matter if you have guests up or not. However you do your live, everything about your live is recorded. The guests are recorded. Yes. The co-hosts are recorded. Everything about the live is recorded. Yes. And so the applause, there's a wand. Gotcha. There's a wand that's there that tells you sound effects. So you're going to click the wand. That's where enhance is. And then there's sound effects, voice effects, effects, stickers, all that stuff is there. So that's where you see everything there. So I'll be cooking live at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Look at you guys. That was Tinsy. Thank you so much, friends. For Nika Grace Live. Nika Grace Live, that's what we were talking about. Leanne. When is the other time I need to put on my calendar? Nika Grace, when are you going live? Leanne, Miss Darlene, myself, we're all asking. Everybody's asking. So when are you going live? So what we were talking about, you said fun, hypno yoga online. Appreciate you. I'm teaching stretching and meditation from the Cat Cafe. Is that a physical place? Let me know what you meant by the Cat Cafe. So it's a Cat Cafe. Let me know, friend. I'm cooking right now. Are you okay? You're cooking? Awesome. Yes, with cats. Okay. Okay. Is that like goat yoga? Is that similar content? I'm assuming that's what you're saying because I've seen the goats before. Yes, they have cats for adoption. Okay, so you're at okay. So you're at a place where you're gonna be doing yoga and cats are there. It's a cafe and cats will be there as well and you're doing yoga with them. Okay, gotcha. I think I understood. I'm getting a visual. I hope I explained that correctly, but I think I understood. Hey, Doc, how you doing, Eugene? For the drawing, probably 7 Mountain Time. But let me check and I'll let you know for sure tomorrow. Okay, perfect. Awesome, awesome. People will love that. Love that. You laugh at yes. Okay, I got you. Hypno yoga online. Cats are doing yoga. All right. Cats are doing the yoga too. I don't know. Is the cats doing the yoga? I think the cats are in the room. Can you tell I'm a dog person? I'm a dog person, y'all. I'm not picturing these cats. Okay. I have a good friend who owns a goat yoga ranch and studio. Also does horse therapy. Okay. Come to my live and you will find out. Okay. Okay. Dr. Lucy, your face is telling the story. Oh, dogs do yoga too. Yes, we can tell. Well, my dogs dance. If you go to my page, I have some new clips from last night. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it, friend. Let me follow you. Let me follow, friend. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Um, TikTok people love that. I know they love the animals. Yes, that's true. So let me tell y'all a little story because so back when I was in college. So here's my empathetic side. Okay. So when I was in college, I got my first dog. So technically my second dog, we had a childhood dog. And so when I lived in an apartment, I had roommates for most of my time in college. And then I finally was in grad school and I moved into an apartment and I was like, ooh, I don't like being by myself. Let me get a pet. So I got a pet and so I got a dog. Um, my dog, so I ended up getting 2 dogs like in within a 2 week period because I bought this dog at a pet store. The dog passed away because it was like a small dog and it was like a run of the litter. So they ended up going back and I got a new dog and I had a second dog. So this dog I loved and adored. So I had this dog for about 2 years in college when I was in grad school. So I understood what it meant to have your own pet. Fast forward, my and you guys know I'm a blended family. So my husband and his kids, and then I have my daughter from my first marriage. So my son, he moved in his apartment and got a cat. And he's in his last year, so instead of renewing his lease, he came back home. So we have a cat in the house now. I told you I'm not a cat person, but we have a cat now. So fast forward, my daughter, she moved into an apartment. And she didn't tell me, but she got herself a cat. Okay, so she just posted these pictures of this cat. And then I called her. I said, whose cat is this? And so she's like, oh, I got a cat. So both the kids got cats. So yes, so we will probably have 2 cats at some point in this house because I don't know when she's gonna move back home and what happens in the future. But we will probably have 2 cats for a little bit. So we do have cats now. Now his cat, he more or less keeps his cat to in his space in his room. A cat comes out and wanders around a little bit, but for the most part, it stays in the room. My daughter's cat, I can already tell, it's not going to be contained that way. So it'll be interesting by the summertime if I have 2 cats in the house. But yeah, I'm not really a cat person. Just want to say that out loud. two cats in the chat. That's gonna be my story, y'all. I'll be like, Lord, these cats. He said, I wonder how the kittens feel about that. She had the nerve to talk about, here's your new grandchild. I was like, what? So he said, that's okay. He said, we could tell. I had my cat for 25 years. His name was Magic. Oh, Magic. That's a cute name. I'm a cat lady and I do have one. Glad you're not allergic. I don't know if I'm not allergic. So far, I'm not. His cat, I haven't had any issues with. 2 cats and pencils in the microwave. Yes, and pencils in the microwave. He loves the cats. He does. He's like into cats. He was terrorizing. So we did have a dog that passed away in the beginning of 2024. He passed away from kidney disease. So he was our dog for like 13 years, and so he passed away. And he overlapped my son, and my son used to terrorize him, and so you could tell he was not. For him, it was like whatever. He was a little kid, a little toddler and stuff. but the cats, he kind of terrorized the cats too, but the cats swipe back. So they get at him. I have cats in the past and bunnies, just dogs now, small ones. Yeah, ours was a small dog too. I had poodles and Maltese. So, hello, friends. Okay, I see everybody coming in. You said I was wondering how your son would do with the cats. Yeah, the cats get at him a little bit more. I say cats because he's met both cats. So he only met my daughter's cat once, but my son's cat, they kind of keep their distance a little bit. He'll go in there and play with it for a little bit in the room, but for the most part, they keep their distance from each other because the cat's name is Ray. He was like, Ray's in there hissing at me. So it's like, I was like, you know what? Stay away from Ray. Just stay away from Ray. Ray don't want to be bothered. So that's what's happening in my household, y'all. So thank you so much. I see you guys. Ray, yes, the cat's name is Ray. So that's the cat's name. The cat's name is Ray. And then my daughter's name, her cat name is Pia. Pia and Ray. Ray. Ray is your middle name, is it really? Look at there. You said my cat name is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, is that it, Jeffrey? Jeffrey the cat. Like the Toys R Us Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Wasn't that a cat too? Oh no, that was a giraffe. Do you think I should do a live promotion and pay to put it out there since I'm just starting? Yes, I see you, Tinsy. Um, you know what? Live promotions. Try. Okay, wait a minute. How often have you gone live? Maybe I should say that. I don't agree with doing live promotions if you haven't done enough live, because here's what happens with live promotions, and we've done it a few times in the agency. Um, Live promotions will push your live out, and TikTok will give you viewers. However, you got to keep the people in the room. So I always say be ready to engage with your audience, connect with them, make sure if you're going to spend money in that way, which is fine, the goal is to make sure those people stay in your room and you're connecting and engaging with them. So as they're swiping in, you're able to have a conversation. Maybe you use a board. Maybe you're doing something where, again, if your live is interactive and engaging, people are going to stay and watch. Or you're chatting with them and connecting with them. So again, just think about what your live setup is before you spend any money, and just get a sense of how it's going before you start promoting it. Okay? So work on your live stream first. Work on making sure you're able to engage with people. Maybe work on to see if TikTok is already going to push you out. It could be something about your live where people are automatically interested in the topic, maybe the music, maybe how your yoga room is set up, and they're gonna sit and stay and listen to you. Yeah, so my animals always had names we made up. Oh, not human names, huh? Since we're telling what you say? Let me see. You said since we're telling, my dog is Ringo and Gracie. Oh, that's cute. Those are nice pet names. You know, not that the other names ain't nice pet names, but the other names was like human names. Ray is somebody's name. But thank you, Alex. But Ringo and Gracie seem like they could be nice pet names. Um, when you promote, does it go out to your demographic? You can set it up. It can go out to all. You can set it up that you want it to go to a specific demographic. You can put that in the promote requirements. Whenever you get a chance, go and click promote on your TikTok studio. So go to TikTok studio, scroll down to the promote feature, click promote, and just see the different settings. You don't have to start it, but just see what's there. So yeah, you can ask it to scale like based on demographic information, what your live topic's about. So there's a couple different categories. I wonder if I can put women only on my board because of men. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes some words are filtered. You will know if it's a no-no if TikTok says this is not going to be, like, you get a warning message. So it's going to say it's not going to be pushed out on the FYP or something like that. It's some kind of warning message that something you said wasn't okay, was against maybe the community guidelines. It does not like for you to put the word TikTok on your boards, so keep that in mind. You said mines are Epic and Geo. That's cute. See, Ringo from the Beatles. Yes, yes. My, what is it? Malshi? Is that it? Malshi? Is that a Maltese? And I'm trying to think. Is that it? Malshi? Because I'm thinking it's a small dog. It's a Maltese. Because I had a Maltese. Is that it? Shih Tzu? Is that it? I don't know if that's the combination. I'm thinking that's what you have. Is Rosie, aka Miss Rosie. That's cute. That's super cute. I had dog names Ringo when I was a child. Oh, that's cute. Um, oh, Latte, my fur baby, rest in peace. Yeah, rest in heaven. Yes. Latte, Maltese, and Shih Tzu. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So my first dog in college was a Maltese. Yep, I had a Maltese. Um, so the two dogs, they both were from the same litter, and they were both Maltese, full blown, full bred Maltese. And then my dog that passed away 2 years ago, Pepsi. His name was Pepsi, like Pepsi Cola. Pepsi was Pekingese poodle. Pekingese poodle. So he was a little overbite. He had the little had a little bite like that. He was a Pekingese in the face. Bichon poodle. Ooh, that was cute. Yeah, that was cute. Bichon. He had the little round head. Yeah, so I had those little dogs too. Yeah, I like little dogs. My cat name was Spicy when I was younger. That's a cute name. I gotta run. Thank you so much. Gotta set up a cat cafe and go live 6:15. Say hi if y'all make it. That's cute. Well, I won't be able to make it today because I actually have to go get my mammogram. So really quickly, the um the board that should be up right now, I took it down. Pink Power Edition is because this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we are doing all things breast cancer awareness. So I am going to get my mammogram tonight, this Saturday night. My husband's like, they doing mammograms at night? I said, my imaging office had a 7 o'clock appointment. So I scheduled my appointment. So I don't know if they stay late because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but yeah, I was able to get a 7 o'clock appointment. She comes down to my lives like clockwork between 9 and 9:30 p.m. for her bedtime snack. Look at her. I love that. Oh, I gotta pop in so I can see your baby. Oh, that's sweet. When is your appointment? It's so late for you. I know it is late. Yeah, that my husband said the same thing. But I said maybe they had later appointments. And it's a Saturday. It's literally an imaging facility where they do all the imaging with the practice that I go to here. So yeah, so I'm going to get it done, y'all. So just make sure if you have not gotten it done this year, make sure you get yours done as well. If what I heard, so let me know. Somebody put this in the chat if you know the answer. At some point, they stop encouraging you to do it at some age. So is that like 60 plus, 70 plus? Like what is there an age that they stop telling you to do it? Because I would say, yeah. I mean, why not tell you to do it after 75? Okay, nope. So Ener said nope. Okay, and then you said after 75. You think it's so do what? A mammogram. A mammogram. So my mother-in-law said that she doesn't get that message anymore that she needs to do it. And I was like, well, I just do it annually just because of my in my practice I go to, you can schedule it even without a referral. So they said, do you have a referral? I said, no, I'm just doing it as an annual checkup. So I do it. Yeah, do it anyway. Exactly. I can sell it. I'm not telling her to do it anyway. I'm gonna have to encourage her to get it done. Be like, hey, you ain't done it in like 5, 10 years. It's time. It's time. She is. I think she's right at 69. She might be 70. I have to go ask my husband. I think she's a July birthday. I think she hit 70 this July. I think that's what we celebrated her 70th birthday. Would do to my family history. Yes, your family history. Yes, yes. I do mine annually, and I'm 61. There we go. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what why she wouldn't have done it, but I will definitely tell her. Be like, hey, I spoke to many of people in this chat, and many of them are health professionals. Okay, so look here, we might schedule yours. So yeah, when I told him I was going to do mine, she was like, yeah, I don't have to do mine anymore. I said, why would they not make you do it anymore? So it's like, that's not right. Um, so yeah, definitely make sure you get your mammograms done. That's what I'm doing. Oh, a comment got filtered. That's my birthday gift to myself every June. There we go, friend. Yeah. Filtered comments. Yeah, somebody got filtered. I didn't see what it was. Who was that? Pals told me to change my settings. I'm still not seeing filtered comments. She said if I made a change to them, maybe I'll see them, but I still don't see anything that's filtered. You know, sometimes TikTok will let you filter a comment, but it didn't come through. Um, so my checkups are scheduled to. Usually, I'm doing them in the fall. So fall, my annual, all the things. So I'm doing everything in the fall. So it's around this time, September, October, November. Most things are scheduled. I have a dental appointment on Monday, so like usually everything gets scheduled in the fall for me. It probably was me. What happened, Glenn? What'd you say, friend? What did you say? So I'm gonna get off in about another 10 minutes, guys. I just wanted to make sure I stopped in. We talked a little bit. I think you can see if it when it doesn't say it was filtered in the chat. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that time it said filtered. Just keep that in mind too. When we were playing the games yesterday, certain words got filtered. So if you do end up playing any games with your community as you're thinking about interactive pieces, um, just know as your comments are coming through and people are chatting back, so certain words may get filtered. So just keep that in mind. The ones that say filtered in the chat, TikTok filtered, gotcha. You're saying when that filtered message comes up, gotcha. Yeah, that's important. Somebody asked me, Miss Darling, you said where to find the drawing. So the drawing, the lightning Q&A, and then the polls, all that stuff is there for you. Okay, so it's under the more with the three dots, so you can create some of those interactive pieces in your live. We had a bad actor in Coach Jesse's live last night. Oh, you guys had a troll? You had somebody that came in trolling? I think you said that earlier and I didn't get a chance to comment. Okay, great. Yeah. So it says some foul things. Oh, you had to mute and block them. Those type of people you need to report to, especially if they say some stuff that's like really harassing, discriminatory, something like that. So I would also report them because TikTok sees those comments also. So, oh, Trisha T, you did go live. Did you cook dinner already? Oh, that fried breadfruit with chicken liver, callaloo, and fried plantains. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was so shocked. I forgot to report. Yes. So you definitely wanna. You said, wow, brunch. Oh, didn't that sound good, y'all? Yes. So there definitely when you mute people, click their photo real quick, or the words they said, and just go down the list. I click if it's vile, I click report first, so it get reported. Then I mute and block. Yeah, it's a lot of bad actors going around. Yes. What's fried breadfruit? I don't remember. I've heard of it before, but I don't know. Trisha T, what's fried breadfruit? Isn't it like a vegetable type thing, like almost like a potato, isn't it? Isn't that it's like starchy, isn't it? I think I had a violation for what? What, Miss K Latte, for what? TikTok doing better about reports now that we have to add a description. Oh yes. Miss K Latte, about what? What was the violation for? Was it for your live? Was it for TikTok shop? What was the violation for? Was trying to get rid of it so quickly. Oh, okay, gotcha. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Lighthouse. A carb like potato or yam. Okay, thank you so much. I thought it was more potato-y, like starchy. Yes. So that's what it is. So it is kind of potato-like. Um, for my live, what was the violation relating to? Was it a violation or a restriction? Let me check and see if I see violations on my end for you. Usually I get a notice, so no, I don't have a notice for you. You're fine. So I don't see it on my end. So there must have been a restriction. They said they can see me. You sure that wasn't a troll? Miss K Latte, was it here down here in the chat? They said they couldn't see you. Maybe that's what you meant. It's delicious. They are. That's all I can say. Breadfruit is delicious. Okay. How do you get your 50% off page banner deleted? How do you get your 50% off page banner deleted? What is that? What is that, Didi? Is that for a shop? What is that for? What do you mean? They said he could not see me. Who is he? They said he could not see me. Who is TikTok? TikTok said that to you? See you later. Going to live now. Okay. Thank you so much, Glam. Glam, what are you still doing the drawing? Are you doing that tonight? For shop. How do you get the 50% off banner deleted? Are you talking about when you have a little box on the side? You got to go back to it. It's like almost like a little board. Go back to it in there's a little trash can. You can delete it that way. I think that's what you're talking about. So you have to click that symbol, and then it'll show that message, and there should be a trash can or a pencil or something, and you should be able to delete it from there. I think that's what you're talking about as part of your boards for shop boards. Sorry, I'm driving. Okay, no problem. Message me so I can help you through it. If it's something live, it sounds like it was a restriction that you got. Maybe they put you in a little timeout. If it's something that happened in these comments, then that was a troll, a fake message. If it's something TikTok put on your screen up top here, like in your face, then that was legitimate. You're welcome. Yes, I just do the drawing throughout. Okay, perfect. You just do the drawings throughout. Gotcha. Okay, so let me know in your last minute. Anybody else going live tonight? Let us know if you're going live tonight. I appreciate you sharing. We'll do it. We'll do what's on my live. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, TikTok might have put you in like a little small restriction depending on what was happening. It could have been, was it that I know a lot of people are getting a static image violation. I've been popping into some lives lately just to let you guys know, if I'm seeing it looks static, TikTok might be like, oh, it's static. So you're probably, just 1 or 2 seconds away from getting that violation if your image on the screen is there. So like if I was just sitting here and maybe I'm talking, maybe somebody's talking, but I'm sitting here the entire time, not moving, not looking, you can shift your position, you can smile, you can nod your head and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. So some kind of movement. You don't have to steady move, but there is this, you have to have movement in life. So I'm getting a lot of those type of violations where people are saying they're starting to get the static violation. They said they were really picking it up in October. So be careful in that way. Did you get a notification when we get restrictions? No, I do not. I just get violation notifications. Yeah, so I just get the violations. I don't get restrictions. Restrictions are, I give the example of a restriction is, imagine getting a detention from when you're in high school versus a suspension when you're in high school. So detention, you just have to do a quick timeout, maybe after school detention, you sit in a room for a little bit. And so it's just a timeout. A suspension means that you are out of the school for 4 or 5 days. That's pretty much is 24 hours or more. That's a violation. That's a suspension that you're getting. So that shows up in my system. So yes, sometimes it's just a warning, right? Sometimes it's a warning. Sometimes it's a quick timeout for 10 minutes. So you're not gonna be on the FYP for the next 10 minutes or so. We'll do it on my live. Okay. You're live at 10 p.m. Eastern again. Okay, 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. Do you get notification when you get? Okay, so yeah, I just answered that. Yes, that was it. Okay, so you got a quick timeout. That's what it was. I hope my people. Oh, you're saying you got the static image. Okay, so yeah, be careful about panels and you're not moving. And panels mean that you have the multi-guest on your screen. TikTok is looking for movement. So be careful for that. And then also be mindful of anything that's on your screen, like a green screen, an overlay, a sticker, and that's just sitting there, but you're in the screen too, but you're sitting there too. They say that's a static image. So you gotta be careful. You gotta have some movement. I hope Hope my people that get gloves are ready to battle. Oh, okay, there we go. You're battling tonight? The viewers can't see TikTok messages to the host. Be careful, everyone. Yeah, your viewers can't see that. Nope. Yes, that was my violation. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so static image, so you gotta have some movement. Yeah, they're really amping up the static images. So just be careful um, with that in particular. So, um, yeah, so if your viewers, you're right. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. If your viewers see the message you get from TikTok, just like your viewers can't see the puzzle piece you get, so it's not real. If your viewers see it too, then it's a problem because that's not a real message. That's a troll. That's fake. So that's what Miss Darlene is saying. Viewers cannot see that. The static message, your viewers wouldn't see it. It'll come up in your screen as there's no movement, static message. So just be careful. Restrictions just suppress your push out to the FYP, right? Yes. And then yes, that's primarily what happens. I feel like there's another um sometimes they end your live. Yeah, sometimes your live gets ended. And so you're just in a timeout period. But it's usually less than 24 hours. So I don't think it's just the FYP. I think sometimes you can get in trouble with TikTok where your live is not happening. Yeah. So, all right, friends. Let me know if there's last minute questions. I'm gonna head out. Um, so I will see you all tomorrow at 10. I need to send before I leave right now. I'm gonna send out the Zoom meeting message for you all to register for the Zoom tomorrow at 6:30. If you're part of the agency, you'll see that. You'll get that message. So that is going out tonight. I'm about to send it right now, actually, so I don't forget to do it before I come back. So I'm going to send that out. And so tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. we will be meeting. I'm sending out the Zoom registration. So hopefully everybody gets it. Tenzi, there's somebody who just joined. I don't think I have their email yet. They may miss it, but that's okay. Tenzi, I think we're good. You're good, friend. There was somebody who just joined that is not good. So hopefully they sign up before I send this out, but that's okay if they don't. All right. Yes, we are. It's okay, friend. All right, friends. I appreciate everybody here. I will see y'all tomorrow at 10. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody joining the live. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, friends? Y'all have a great evening, and hopefully I'll catch some of you tonight as you go live. Thank you so much. Go live, go live, go live. Do it scared. All right, friends. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you all. You all coming over here to the live. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you all as well. Make sure you go live. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for that. All right. Bye-bye.